Hi Pisces, how we doing today? Welcome to Just on Tarot. We're going to be doing your May Mid Monthly. All right, take what resonates, leave the rest. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, we're going to get a look at the energy that is coming in for you mid-month. All right, we're going to be using the Energy Oracle for this. All right, what do we have for Pisces? Yin and Yang, 22. On the bottom, we have adjacent possibilities, looking at choices, options, observation. There's also number 24 for your numerology ones. And the Angel of Love. I love that. Number 49. I feel like this is about you balancing out your masculine and your feminine energy and allowing yourself to have some kind of love. I think this is more about love for yourself at this time. All right. With adjacent possibilities on the back, you could be looking at different possibilities to balance yourself out. You could be looking at different possibilities, like checking doors, connections, those type of things. I'll have to show you what I mean because I feel like it needs to. So, see all those doors there? So it's like one door opens, one door closes. One door closes, one door opens. I can't remember what I'm saying. That's all right, though. All right. What do we have for the beautiful Pisces? What's the challenge currently? All right. All right, the Emperor is your challenge. All right, what is hidden? The Queen of Wands, I love that. All right, what's the outcome? The Four of Cups and the outcome. On the bottom, we have Page of Swords and the King of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles there. I feel like this is, you're putting some research or thought into something and you're trying to get enlightened right now. It might be whatever that adjacent possibilities is, but I feel like it's trying to find some kind of healthy balance between maybe the physical and the spiritual realm with this yin and yang. And you're definitely trying to open up to, I feel like, loving yourself a little bit more or allowing love to come in a little bit more. You definitely have new things coming on the horizon with this Ace of Pentacles. It's like maybe you're starting a new job. Maybe you're... I feel like you're starting new things. You're opening a world of possibilities with this Ace of Pentacles. You know, especially after some kind of heartbreak. And you're not really worried, like trying to make a move to go forward with the Fool in reverse. Definitely feel like maybe dealing with some mental conflict. But definitely feeling like you're focused on looking at new ideas, maybe researching and putting your foot down and moving towards that. Your Emperor being your challenge is you may be a little stubborn and hard-headed to get there or to get out of this energy or to balance yourself out. But we have the Queen of Wands, which I call my mini manifester in what's hidden from you. So it's like that ability to kind of create that harmony and that balance that we have going on here. Your Four of Cups being in your outcome is like maybe feeling like you're missing out on opportunities or you've missed out on some kind of opportunity. All right, tell me about this Emperor. All right, we have Strength. We have Judgment. And then we have the Sun. On the bottom, we have Page of Pentacles and the Chariot. So whatever you're working through, like, keep moving. Keep going with that Chariot card. I feel like it's about you being able, I cannot talk today. You being able to take that Ace of Pentacles that we saw earlier and actually start to put that out in the world. It might be a message, it might be an idea, a concept, something along that lines, but it's definitely being planted. And it's up to you to keep that going with the Chariot. You know, it might be a little hard, but I can see you being grounded with it. With that King of Pentacles there, that Knight of Wands. The Emperor, the Strength, the Judgment, and the Sun. I feel like you're going through something right now. I feel like the Emperor, maybe you're dealing with somebody that's a little hard-headed and stubborn. You're trying to find some strength to just kind of let it go and focus on your happiness. You know, maybe focus on being seen, heard, getting out, doing things. Or this could be your own energy where you're just like, I don't know if I really want to do this. I can do this because the Emperor can do this. Like, he can go out and he can accomplish all of it. He's like all the kings in one. He knows how to build the kingdom. It just takes some strength and the ability to, like, let things go sometimes to kind of get to the Sun card. I don't know if that is going to make sense to anybody, but kind of what I'm getting. We got the Four of Pentacles with this Queen of Wands. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. And we have the Star card. On the bottom, we have that Ten of Cups. I've been seeing the Ten of Cups a lot lately. And the Fool. I feel like with that Ten of Cups and the Fool, it's telling you to take more of like a softer approach to what makes you happy, to the joy in your life. You know, this could be about taking a leap of faith towards family, but I feel like it's more about taking a lighthearted, simple approach to what makes you joyous in life. This, you got the Queen of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Swords in reverse, and the Star. I feel like what's hidden to you is that ability to create what you want because you're holding on to something and you're not able to move forward. And you need to heal a little bit more, is what I'm getting off of that. I definitely feel like the challenge is more somebody else's energy, not so much your energy. Maybe you've been dealing with somebody that's kind of super set in their ways, that is all about their money, their power, there's issue, and the universe is kind of asking you to have that inner strength to be able to tame yourself, let some of that go with that judgment, and focus on what is making you happy. And what's kind of hidden from you right now is that ability to create that because you're holding on to something and not allowing it to move on with that Six of Swords and heal. So definitely some kind of lighthearted approach to things that make you happy. You know, maybe you need to go out and plant a garden, take a walk, laugh. But we have the King of Cups. There's that Ten of Cups in reverse. I feel like ultimately you want to move towards some kind of victory in a situation. I feel like this is more a love situation than it is like work, career, or anything like that. But there's definitely a lot of mental conflict, and it's starting to become a burden with that Ten of Wands under there. You know, the Knight of Swords is about communication. It's quick, it's swift, but I feel like whatever this victory is, it's telling you like there's something you have to move past to get to that victory portion. And I feel like it's that internal or even external conflict with that Five of Swords, and maybe let go of some of this burden you've been holding on to. All right, I have no idea what I got going on over here. All right, we got the Four of Cups, the King of Cups, the Moon, the Nine of Swords, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. I'm almost out of water. I feel like with this Four of Cups, it's definitely a misaligned focus on allowing yourself to be emotionally content or emotionally stable with this King of Cups, because you're focused on this Moon card right here. Like, he's turned away from the Moon card, and they're kind of moving in their own path. And my little dude right here is focused on that fear that we're walking into. I feel like it's about missing opportunities. And that's probably what this adjacent possibilities is that missing opportunities, because maybe you think that you're in some kind of good emotional spot, but really you're kind of fearful and anxious about not having some kind of joy in your life with that Ten of Cups in reverse. And it feels kind of heavy right now. Definitely focusing on the unknowns, the what ifs, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Type of energy. I think Temperance is your vice. Is that patience. It's also that yin and yang, balancing out the spiritual with the physical portion of it, allowing yourself to kind of reflect on both sides. And that's also part of really loving yourself. It's kind of a heavy read. I feel like you're dealing with this Empress, like you're definitely going through some kind of healing process. You know, I do see good cards out there, but definitely maybe a little triggered. All right. What is the spirit message for Pisces right now? All right. On the bottom, we have, you are not alone. We are here for you. We never left. Through all sadness and loneliness, however, you cannot sense us near or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. I can't read also. We walk right beside you. So you're not alone. And that's part of that angel of love. Like, you are loved. If you don't feel like you are loved, you are loved. Breathe. The breath is a vital bridge between your body and soul. It is a connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything on the universe. And that's that yin and yang, that taking a pause, taking a breath, that temperance card we saw as your advice, that patience, allowing balance to come. All right, on the bottom, Galactic Grandmother. That's your, you are not alone. There's somebody out there for you. Maybe a grandmother watching over you, maybe a mother, definitely somebody. Okay. Your greatest work is your legendary legacy. So I feel like when everything starts to shift and come into balance is when you're able to actually write your legacy. So I feel like journaling might be a really good thing for you right now. Your words create worlds. So it's those things you say start to manifest. So I feel like showing yourself more love creates more joy and allows things to align out. And then we have, out of the mess comes elegant order, which is your yin and yang. Again, that healthy balance between the physical and the spiritual portion of you. For your numerology peoples, we have 49, 22, 42, 44, 20, 5. Change. I do know that one. And 24. So a lot of kind of cohesive numbers. All right. Grab you a couple more oracles. All right. What do we have going on for Pisces? The zodiac sign of Pisces. Anything else? All right, on the bottom we have hammer, focus, impact, precision. A well-aimed blow is worth 100 random strikes. Know exactly where you want to apply your force. We have blender. Disruption, chaos, and change. Your routine is about to be blended. The new mixture will surprise you. And then we have street lamp. Clarity, inspiration, shine. You'll find the guidance you need to solve your mystery soon. So I feel like, even though the tower is not out here, I feel like you're about to have a tower moment, guys. So be precise on what you want. There's something in your world that you need to change, and I feel like it's about this balance you have within yourself, and get very clear on your intentions. And I feel like that's going to allow you to shine. All right, Pisces, that's what I have for you. If you do resonate with this, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys very much, and I wish you a beautiful day. Thank you, guys.